sort of divorce do for you in terms of?
Well,
Mhm.
I left California. I went to things in the 50s. This was late 50s. Were different in psychology, I think. I was able to get a job at the APA convention.
Okay.
I don't think it's that easy to do anymore. But I had, contacts that had been built up as a graduate student when I used to go to conferences and meet, Oh, that's sort of another chapter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to get into that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But the important men like Wade has in his series,
Mm-hmm.
the important men
Mm-hmm.
were sexist pigs.
Mm-hmm.
And women graduate students,
Yeah.
would get ogled, would get invited to parties.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really bad scene.
Mm-hmm.
So there were always parties.
Right.
There were always, meeting at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about anything more extraordinary or substantive or physical, but there were always.
Yeah.
So I knew.
And were you?
I knew
yeah.
so and so. I knew so and so. I knew so and so.
Right.
Right. Anyway,
And you were still fairly anomalous as a woman in the,
I was
in the
a
profession.
woman
Yeah.
graduate student.
Yeah.
I don't know about anomalous. Yeah, we were. We weren't treated respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, it was,
Mm-hmm.
access.
Mhm.
I could walk into some place and say hello to somebody really important. Anyway, I went to the convention and actually through a really wonderful person at UCLA who was not an OGLA, but who had been one of my faculty, a learning animal guy by the name of Gilhousen. I was introduced to Skinner
Oh,
and offered a job at Harvard
Oh, interesting.
to work with Skinner,
Oh,
but I didn't take that.
okay. What turned? Why did
Well,
you take
I was
that?
also offered a teaching job at the University of Colorado.
Okay, so you chose a teaching job, a more stable job over sort of another research
Well,
position.
I chose a job that was more of a job than sitting at the feet
Right.
of
Okay.
Skinner.
What did you think of Skinner when you met him?
Well, he was a big man.
Mhm.
And it was clear that the job would be
Yeah.
doing Skinner's work. No, I mean, I had a great deal of respect for Skinner. I read his work, great deal.
Uh-huh.
But no, I chose this job at the University of Colorado in Boulder, even though it was a temporary job. It was replacing, and this was another sort of curve in my career. It was replacing someone who had left suddenly, who had been teaching group dynamics, about which I knew very little. But I learned, so I took that
Yeah.
job,
Okay.
and that was a really good,
Uh-huh.
a good deal.
Okay.
Good deal for me.
And how did you find that